Yes, Jim, I most certainly do have some peppers. This right here is my favorite one. It's one of these. This is a lemon drop focus. It's a lemon drop pepper. They're very spicy. 3 or 4 times hotter than a jalapeno. I eat them all the time. They pair really, really, really well with pork and leeks. And I particularly like to stuff them into dumplings and give them a steam and then a fry. And the best fat to fry them in is definitely pork fat. But this guy is a second year. He's 2 years old now. And this is the second or third one of these that I've ever had. I really like them. Been growing them for a few years now. The peppers are always small, about this length, 2 to 3 inches. The big ones are 3 inches. He probably has about 70 peppers on him right now, 70 to 80, and a whole lot more blooms. Maybe half of the blooms will become actual fruit. And he's about quadrupled in size over the last 2 months, I'd say. Hanging out over the pot, growing both up and down, and it has consumed this tomato cage that I was easily able to place over it when I transferred this guy into the pot. But yeah, peppers have very wide roots, very wide root systems. So ideally, I would have this guy in a much wider pot. This dirt here is absolutely garbage, but this is the only place I get enough sun to grow peppers. So I've used pots. This is the biggest one that Walmart had, but I have considered getting some really big 150-gallon ones that would take up this entire section. But these gutters occasionally overflow, and they have destroyed my plants before, all along this section. That's what happens when you live in an apartment and do not own your own home where you can maintain it the way you want. This here's a habanero. He's doing very well. These are much larger peppers. He's on a second year too, same pot. This is a mysterious one. I don't know what this is. I want to say it's a Carolina Reaper, just based on the shape of the leaves. I'm pretty sure it is a Baccatum, which is going to be pretty spicy, but I'm not entirely sure. Capsaicin Baccatum is one of the species. And here is my little pollinator garden. I got a whole bunch of flower seeds for next to no money at Ace Hardware last year. And I decided to plant them all in one spot. And this is not best practice at all, but I do like how the morning glories are growing up this Italian cypress about 15 feet. And they'll soon produce these super bright blue blooms that I really like. And this has attracted a lot of butterflies. I've seen quite a few monarchs out here recently. Here I've got a hibiscus. My grandmother gave me this hibiscus. Well, actually, that's not entirely correct. I went to Ace Hardware with her to pick up some plants with her for her garden, and this is the one that she chose. And she later told me to come get it out of her garden, so I did. I stuck it in my backyard, and it didn't do particularly well there, so I moved it into a pot and put it in the front yard. My other grandmama, gave me this pot as well. I got a lemon drop pepper here. A lemon drop jalapeno, not lemon drops. That's a lemon drop. This is a lemon drop jalapeno. And it produces these very small jalapenos that are 2 to 3 fingers in length. And they turn bright yellow like this guy, and this guy's right. I will pick that right now. This is my first one of these of the season, by the way. Happy to have this. Yeah, this thing is okay. These peppers are all right. They're just very small. They don't produce much pepper. Let me try this. Yeah, it's jalapeno. A little bit of lemon flavor, like a little bit of citrus, but not much. This plant right here, I don't really know what it is. I think it's a Thai thing. It produces these really massive, very sweet peppers, but this one has developed a fungus on it that I can't seem to get rid of. These spots only appear when the peppers are completely ripe, but it makes a lot of them. So I've been feeding these sweet peppers to the turtles over there. I like those turtles. They really like them too. I have an herb melon here with some limoncello, a chocolate mint, a pineapple sage, more mint inside of this plumeria that Grandmama gave me the last time I saw her a couple months ago. It's doing very well. This here is a red finger lime tree. Finger lime trees are grafted, and this one is grafted onto something. I'm not really sure what the root is, but this here is the finger lime on top. It performs really well in the soil here. They chose the roots of this one based on what does well in this region. I'm not sure what they chose, but I just got this guy recently, and it's looking good. Finger limes are about finger length, shaped like your finger, and all the little pods inside are not held together by anything, the way other citrus are. So you can just dump them out. This one will produce a red fruit on the inside, that will be very, very, very good on top of a pavlova, which is how I intend to first serve it. I've got the same thing, but orange. So I got an orange variety and a red variety. And I've also got a Brazilian tapioca here, a cassava. My dad originally foraged for one of these out of a hotel parking lot. Actually, he dug it up, put it in a bag, and took it home. And now he's got 30 or 40 of them in his backyard. And he gave me one. They really grow quite a lot. This is about 2 months of growth right here. It's on its second year. Started off there, all the leaves fell off, but in a couple months it did all of this. So quite a lot of growth. Red begonias, my favorite color of begonia. A mystery pepper. I dropped my seed tray on the ground and all my organization was messed up. So it's a mystery pepper. I'm not sure what variety it is. More red begonia. Another mystery pepper here. This is a Barbados cherry, a sour small fruit. Tastes pretty good. It does really well in this region. This is a hibiscus that I foraged for. I foraged for its seeds in Beaver Lake in Asheville, actually. What are you? Good little mushroom, actually. Probably not the magic kind. I use a lot of mushroom compost in this soil mix, so I get a lot of mushrooms. But yeah, this hibiscus is really cool. The hibiscus seed pods shake like a maraca, and I think it's a very cool feature of them. More plants that I am going to plant eventually when their root systems are more developed. I got 2 purple passion fruits and 1 that I forget the name of that Grandma gave me. 4 mystery peppers. I got a feeling at least this one and this one are Carolina Reapers. That's gonna be my guess, but I'm not entirely sure. And I'm hoping that this guy is a ají chatapita, which is a very small pepper, about 1/4 inch wide, from Peru, that I really want and have been struggling to germinate for 2 years now. This is a ground cover that I forget the name of that I inherited. Creeping something. I need to get rid of these weeds in it too. Yeah, another mystery pepper right here. Probably some Capsaicum baccatum variety, I'm not really sure which. Ornamental peppers. They say you should not eat these. However, I see people eat them and they never had any problems. I've eaten them several times. I've never had any problems. I don't know why the salesman told me not to eat them, but they are delicious. Oregano, more oregano, normal mint, parsley, and this here, a sticks of fire cactus. The new growth is kind of red, or they're like that. This guy's about 3 years old now. And a basil. This basil got enormous. It eclipsed this window. So I had to lop it off. These became sticky and it was falling over any sticks. Another mystery pepper down there too. And in here I've got Jam Master Jelly, a string of pearls that is doing very well. And I've also planted some other plants on HOA property, not HOA property, apartment complex property. Like this jalapeno. I ran out of space, so I planted on their property. They don't seem to care because they don't have enough staff to actually maintain this place. And, oh, you got 2. No, you got 1. This is a Thai eggplant, and it's its first one right there. Yep, that's that.